I actually can't believe I'm making this video. From the title of this video, you probably already know what I'm about to say, but I'm gonna say it again more for my sake than for yours, because honestly it hasn't really kicked in yet. I am finally going on my first solo traveling trip. I say finally because I've wanted to do this for as long as I can remember. So I'm going to spend the next 6 weeks in Europe by myself. So I'm actually flying tomorrow morning, but I'm going to the airport tonight and staying in a hotel near the airport because it takes me 3 hours to get to the airport and I do not want to miss my flight tomorrow morning. So I leave for the airport in about 3 hours time. I still need to pack, I still need to clean, and for some reason I thought it would be a good idea to vlog this. So I gotta do all of that in 3 hours, but I am ready, I'm feeling fired up, I've got my coffee and I'm so excited, full of adrenaline, and I'm so excited. Did I say I'm excited? I'm so excited, okay? So I'm going to spend the next 3 hours packing and prepping and cleaning, and I'm going to take you along with me. I'm going to show you what I'm packing, and I'm going to tell you why and how I am going traveling for 6 weeks. Okay, I'm going to start by packing. So I've already organized all of my stuff into different piles to make it a little bit less overwhelming. So over here I've got my filming equipment, which I need to take because I'm still going to be working on my trip. And then I'm going to put my shoes and coats into my check-in luggage. Over here is the stuff I want to take with me on the plane as my hand luggage. And then all of this I need to also take, all my work stuff, wires and stuff like that. And I need to put that stuff into little tubs. I've got a little pile there of stuff that I want to take but don't know if I'm gonna fit. In here we've got my clothes. I feel like I don't have that much stuff to take. I mean, I'm going for 6 weeks and what I just showed you is everything I'm taking. So my only mission now is to squeeze it all into the suitcases. So my clothes I'm actually gonna try squeeze into my hand luggage. I did a practice test last weekend and it worked. So let's hope I can still fit it in with all the other bits that I didn't pack in last time. I have faith that this is gonna work. I can do this. I got this. And if worst comes to worst, I'll just leave a couple things behind. Well, let's get packing. I don't know anyone that doesn't want to travel the world. I think we all have the desire in us to adventure, see what's out there and who's out there. Unfortunately, not a lot of us are brave enough to do it, and we often make up excuses why we can't do it. I don't have the money, I don't have the time, I need to work, I don't have anyone to go with, the list goes on. I've used all of these as excuses in the past, but now at the age of 25, I feel like God has put me in a position to be able to go traveling. Okay, so I've got my trousers in there, tops in there, gym clothes in there, and then I squeezed in my pajama tops in there and bottoms in there. I've got a couple of big jumpers and hoodies and jackets, which is going to go in my big suitcase. Then over there we've got underwear, hair stuff, toiletries, bags and belts. So I'm gonna see what I can squeeze into my backpack, and then the rest I have to squeeze into my suitcase. If you don't know me, I'm a full-time food content creator, so I create recipes and share them online, and I earn money through working with food brands. I've been self-employed for just over a year, which means I am in full control of my schedule, and I am so blessed to be able to work from anywhere. So now I can travel and work at the same time to some extent. And by the grace of God, I actually have the money to go traveling as well. I have been saving pretty much all my money for the past few months. I've been working non-stop to be able to go on this trip. And I must address the fact that a major factor in my saving has been because of my aunt and uncle allowing me to rent their annex for a very good price. So thank you, Laura and Johan. And lastly, I don't need anyone to go traveling with. I am perfectly content in my own company, and I'm actually really excited to do this alone. I have a sneaky suspicion that this is not going to close. I don't know. Uh-oh. Editing Nikita here. I just wanted to take a moment to appreciate how dedicated I am at trying to close this bag, because it clearly was not going to close. Oh, I thought this was hilarious. I don't think this is gonna work. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit stressed. I tried repacking my suitcase and it still won't close. I'm gonna try pack my carry-on luggage and then try get as much as possible in there, and hopefully I can take some stuff out of my suitcase, put it in my carry-on, and then my bag will close. Otherwise, worst case scenario is I have to use the big suitcase. Let me just show you how big this thing is. Now, I really want to tell you why I want to do this trip and why I want to document it and share it with you. I hope you can hear from my accent that I'm a born and bred South African. However, when I finished school at 18, I moved to England to start a new life. Over the past 7 years, I have moved 10 times and lived in 5 different counties. I just really struggle to settle and nowhere feels like home. South Africa is the only place that feels like home. I get bored quite quickly and I really enjoy change. I think I am this way for a reason, and I'm only now starting to understand what that reason is. I believe in this season of my life, I am meant to be traveling, experiencing different cultures and meeting interesting people. I remember when I was, I think, 8 years old, a teacher asked us what we wanted to do one day, and I said these exact words. I want to travel the world on a catamaran taking photos. At that point, I don't even think I knew what a catamaran was, and I don't think I had taken a single photo in my life. God planted this desire in me at 8 years old, and I feel like everything that has happened since then has prepared me for this. I'm not even kidding when I say that 3 months ago I was considering getting a mortgage, and here I am 3 months later putting all my savings into traveling. I think I felt under pressure to set my roots somewhere, to settle, because 99% of my friends from school are either married or engaged, and it felt like I was behind in life. I've prayed a lot over this, and I've come to the realization that I'm just in a different season. God has a different plan and path for me, and I believe He wants to use my independence, my wanderlust, my content creation skills, and my desire to serve for His good. And I am so ready for that. Don't get me wrong, I am very nervous about this, and I know this trip will come with trials and tribulations. But I feel a sense of peace knowing that God is with me through this. He will never leave me nor forsake me, and through every trial comes growth. I want to share this journey with you to hopefully inspire at least one person to trust the nagging desires of your heart. Have faith and do the thing you've been wanting to do but are too afraid to do it. Whether that's to go solo traveling, start a business, or move to a different city or country, or heck, continent. You are stronger than you think, and you may just surprise yourself. I made it to my hotel. It is just before 6 o'clock, and I am exhausted. I think with the stress this morning and then with the traveling, I went on a train, a bus, a train, another train, and a bus. But I made it, and I couldn't be happier. So what happened with my luggage? What a palaver. I did practice pack over the weekend and it worked, but today for some reason I think everything just doubled in size. So yeah, that was very stressful. But it's okay. What I decided to do was I left my filming equipment at home and I just packed my clothes. So I'm gonna have to either improvise or have my filming stuff shipped to me. We'll see. Anyway, that is all in the past. We have made it. I got a meal deal, just got a wrap, some chips, some crisps, and I got a cheeky little bottle of wine. And that will be me. And then maybe I can have an early night tomorrow, get up, get on my flight, and then I'll be in Milan. I don't know if you could hear what I just said. I said Milan. So yeah, sorry about holding out on you through the whole vlog, but my first stop is Milan and I'm so excited. I've never been to... My camera died. I was saying I've never been to Italy before, so I'm super duper excited, and I'm excited to take you along with me and show you everything that I'm gonna do and just experience it with me, live vicariously through me, and just come on this journey with me. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you in Milan.